Are you ready? So I have my favorite game picked out and I hit start. I'm live. That's it, I'm a streamer. It's just that simple. But nobody's here. What do I do? I'm so confused. So you want to be a streamer? Let's get started then. You got some work to do. Can you download Twitch, hit go live on YouTube, Facebook, etc. and just start? Sure can. But why? What is your why? It's the biggest question you need to answer before you even consider starting. You don't just start making money because you went live on any platform. That's not how it works. Now that you know that, still interested? I hope so. Let's get you started because now you have your very valid why that you need not justify to anybody. Maybe it is to be famous. I don't know. Whatever your goal is, whatever your why is, let that be a motivator. Let's go over some things that I think you should be doing before you even hit the go live. You need to build a brand, a community. You need a name, a logo, all this stuff before you even really begin. Your name is the first step in your branding process. It is the first thing people are going to see when they go to your channel. They're going to find your video and they're going to see your name and they're going to click it. Let's go through some options. There's 1,000,000,005 out there, but some things people like to do. Some people like to use their name. This is great because it is unique to you. It is your name. It is you. And what is your brand if it isn't you, right? So that can be really great to do. However, there's concerns if you are using your real name. Make sure all your information is locked down, that they can't just Google search and find out where you live or where you went to school or anything about you. So always be careful using your real name. However, as an alternate, you can use your first and middle name or just your middle name, a nickname, something associated that is still you, but isn't as searchable on Google. Always think about what your client base is going to do, what your viewers are going to do to find you. Picking a name that you like, you're like, I am in love with ravens, or I'm a ninja, or whatever, and you think it's the coolest word ever. Well, guys, I'm here to tell you, if you just went into Twitch and typed a raven, you're going to get the most popular person with whatever version of raven that is there, or ninja, or whatever. If you pick a popular name, guess what? You're going to be harder to find. 1,000,000,000 people have the same type of name, whether it is Raven XY, it is XX, Raven, Sweet Devil, XX, whatever thing that is popping in your brain right now associated with Raven. Somebody has thought a whole lot on it and probably has it too. Pick something just a little bit unique. And I'm not saying spell Raven differently. I'm not, because when it comes to finding you, you still want them to be able to find you. So if you're like, I am Raven with a Y, and you tell somebody you are, you're searchable with, I'm Raven XYZ123, and they're like, sweet, and they go to Google you later, they're not thinking Raven with a Y, they're putting Raven with an E. And they're finding somebody else. And that is a missed opportunity for you. Somebody else capitalized on that, not you. If you're dead set on having a name spelled differently or using your own name, that's okay. Just be aware of what the challenges are and make a plan to overcome them, i.e. business cards that have your name on it. Like, oh, I'm Raven, but I spell it with a Y. Hey, here's my card. Who doesn't want to have a business card? Comes off super, super professional. They'll be really impressed just right off the bat that you have that. you have your name. You've figured it out, the magical name for you. Now what? Are you ready? You're not ready yet. Just having a name isn't quite enough. Some people do. Some people just go, turn on their game, and start streaming. They picked whatever name they thought about. But before you do that, you're going to want to lock down social media. So if you are RavenXYZ123 on Twitch, you're going to be RavenXYZ123 on Twitter, on YouTube, and anywhere else that you think you're going to use to promote your brand. We can get into that later, but lock them down as early as possible. I take it another step forward and try and lock down the URL domain as well. Before your first stream, set up your bio links. Now you have all these links for people to find you on. Include them. Branding that is the same across the board is easier to find, it's cleaner, it looks well put together, more professional. People appreciate that. It's very confusing going from RavenXYZ123 on one platform to finding XOXO Raven, who has a totally different brand or color scheme, etc. Keep things similar between everything. Make sure you have your goals. For Twitch and YouTube, they have their starter goals to become the next level. So you start out, you are a nobody. On their platform, you are not recognized as anybody but just another person who made an account. You have set goals from them, but besides that, set goals beyond. Set goals for yourself. Always aim to be achieving something new for yourself to stay motivated, for your channel to acknowledge, just to promote your own growth. It's really important. Think about your logo and your color scheme. How to make your stream look cool and unique to you. What are you going to do to stand out apart from the crowd? Are you going to come across as a noob? Or are you going to come off just a little bit more professional? You want cool overlays and whatnot? Use Google, own.tv. There are plenty of resources for you out there for free or cheap to make your stream unique to you. Fiverr has great artists. You do have to weed through. Make sure you really go through the reviews, look at their work, and make sure it resonates with you. That's important. There's Facebook groups that have artists out there looking. There's streamer help groups that have artists within. You can always find somebody to do the work for you, and it will not necessarily cost you an arm and a leg. You've got your name. You got a logo. You've got your color scheme. Your goals are set. You are raring to go. Your account is looking fly. Is that even still a cool word? Let me know below if fly is in. I'm
pretty fly for a white guy.
Do you have what you need though? My simple starter suggestions, I will always 100% recommend a cam, a mic, and good lighting. Every time. Every time. If people can't see you and can't hear you, most of the time they aren't interested, especially when you are starting out. If the only thing you have is you playing a game, you best be good at it or have some crazy exclusive game to draw people's attention. If not, you need a cam. You got to pay attention to chat and be ready to talk to people. People are there to connect with you, to connect with your chat. People are looking for connections. They watch and they talk. Some people lurk, and that's totally cool too. But the people that are there trying to talk to you want you to talk back, and they want you to interact with them. So basically, if they can't see you and they can't hear you, a lot of people are gonna leave. Make sure you don't look like a slob. Just like applying for a job, you wanna look professional, put together. Every new person that pops into your chat is like a mini interview. Make it count. Try to have as little distraction in the background as possible. You don't want them staring at your dirty laundry. They'll ask questions about anything they do see on the stream, and sometimes things that they don't see on the stream. I promise you, people will make comments, especially as you grow. Not everyone is nice. We'll address that in another video though, I promise. You should be all set to go. You've got your basics. You've got your logo. You've gone and downloaded some overlays. You look professional. You're well put together. Let's go. Now you start. Now that your shit is together, you start. Streamlife sounds really easy. They sell it to you like it's easy. You just go live. It's not that easy. There's a lot of work behind the scenes that you are constantly doing. When I say eat, sleep, and dream your brand, I'm only half kidding. When you start diving into it, it really, really is all consuming. Now that you know it takes work, are you still down? Are you up for the challenge? Then get to it. Thank you for sticking through to the end. You are a mother-loving rock star. Join me and my over 18 community Mondays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays, 9:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Twitch. That J is for Jess.